What's going on, Internet? It is your boy, Eric Bandholz, back again with another awesome episode from Beardbrand. Hope all's going well on the other side of the Internet. Want to do another hair video, and specifically, we're going to talk about the best way to maintain and groom your growing hair. So, for those who are new to the channel, this was the first time I've really grown my hair out. And as of today, it actually goes down about like a half an inch to an inch past my chin. My goal is I like the side part, so my goal is to have it about the bottom of my beard as I part it over to the side. And this has been about 11 months of growth for me from the fade. So it's not from a bald head, but from probably about this much of hair I already had going, and then I've since grown to where I am today. So I talked with another YouTuber, Raul Taylor, as you pronounce it, where he's from. He's from Iceland. He's like the nicest guy on the planet. He's always smiling, always interacting with his community. And talked with him on Skype just a little while ago to get some tips on how to best take care of your hair as it grows out, and maybe some new things that you want to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is kind of the products that you're using. You know, when you have short hair, you're probably used to just going to Walgreens or the drugstore, picking up a $3 bottle of shampoo, using it, and then going on in your life. When you have short hair, you know, you're going to be cutting that off in a couple weeks anyways, so the damage doesn't really make much of a difference. But when you're growing your hair out, like this is, 12 months of growth. And with hair, like you don't get your hair back. So whatever happens to your hair once it's out of your skin is what you got to deal with. So by using a cheaper or a less effective, a less gentle type of product, you're going to find yourself damaging the hair more, causing split ends, causing frizziness, just general damage to your hair. So speaking of washing, let's talk a little bit about the washing technique. You've got your shampoos, which are, of course, used for cleaning, and then you've got your conditioners, which are for hydrating your hair. And the reason you're going to have a conditioner is the oils that your hair naturally creates, called the sebum, it starts at your roots and then goes down your hair. So with short hair, you don't really have that issue of it getting to the roots. But as your hair gets longer from here and all the way down, then it's a pretty long journey. Especially for you curly guys. You guys that have curly hair, it can take a really long time to get all the way to the ends. So when you wash, what you want to do is with your shampoo, work into the roots. And that's what you're going to be cleaning, is the roots. So you're not cleaning the hair, you're actually cleaning your scalp. Go figure. And then when you're done cleaning your scalp with a conditioner, what you'll want to do is hydrate the ends. So what I've done and what my routine is I've actually got a couple of different shampoos or washes. On one day I'll use a bar of soap that does a really good job of just like really cleaning. I've got fairly oily hair, fairly straight hair. So it'll strip out a lot of the oils and give it a good solid clean. And then I'll try to skip a day of washing my hair, give my hair a little bit time to breathe. Or what I'll do is I will switch to a really soft, a really gentle wash. Specifically our beard wash I use on the other days, just as a kind of real gentle cleansing. But I do have that oily hair, and I like to wash it pretty regularly so that it doesn't have that greasy look to it. Now, I've tried like the no shampoo process that a lot of people have talked about, but for me, after like 2 or 3, 4 weeks, I don't know how long I actually gave it, but it wasn't getting to where I needed to go. So what I try to do is the gradual phase away from really harsh shampoos, and that means just switching to a higher end, more gentle type of shampoo. And everybody's hair is different, so it's important that you look for a shampoo that's designed specifically for your type of hair. You can reach out to your barber or your stylist, get recommendations on what they would recommend, and kind of use that as a starting point. Now when you hop out of the shower, you know, when you have short hair, you just grab the towel and you just go all at it to dry it. With longer hair, you want to be a little more gentle with it. So that means kind of pat drying it if possible. And then once you hop out, I would recommend you use a wide tooth comb and just detangle the hair. So you want to detangle the hair. And the most healthy option is going to be to just let it air dry as it is. So you detangle it and air dry it. But sometimes you don't have time for air drying. So pull out your hair dryer and always try to use your least heat possible to dry your hair. So blow it. I like to use a diffuser because it's not streamlining a lot of heat on one particular area. So use a diffuser, kind of gets a more broad general area, and less heat will help you dry your hair a little bit quicker. From there, you can grab your hair, put it in a ponytail, and if you find that you're getting maybe some dryness in your hair or a little bit of split ends or a little bit of damage to the end, you can work a little bit of hair oil into your hair. Now, with hair oil, I heard you can use coconut oil, argan oil, jojoba. I mean, all the oils out there that are natural are going to be a great product to look into. They all have their different preferences, so it kind of depends on your hair type on what type of hair oil you should use. There are companies out there who manufacture hair oil. I would be careful though, because some of those hair oil companies are actually using water and silicone-based products to give you the effect rather than a natural oil, which will kind of seep into the hair and give it the nutrition that it needs. So keep that in token. When you look in the back of the label, when you're looking at ingredients, don't be alarmed by weird words, but be alarmed by words that end in X-A-N-E, Zane, or cone, C-O-N-E, and those are going to be your silicone. If you got like real dry or curly hair, like super curly hair, then like hair oil is really going to be a good investment for you. And what I've also heard is when you hop out of the shower, if you do pull your hair back and get it into that ponytail, then it's going to help get a lot of those curls out and maybe give you a little bit more wavy hair than curly hair. So that's a technique that you could work with if you want to tame your hair a little bit. Also, if you do have really curly hair, really wavy hair, and you want it to be a little more flattened, I would recommend always using a conditioner, especially after you shampoo, and maybe even toning down the amount of times that you're washing, because curly hair tends to be a little drier, a little frizzier. You're going to be able to get away with not washing your hair as regularly as someone like me who has oily hair and a little bit stronger hair. So don't always be so quick to wash. You know, that's not always the best solution for things. Speaking of curly hair and wavy hair, like if you want to straighten your hair, there's actually a process of chemically treating. So Raul had his hair chemically treated. He prefers the straight look. And essentially what happens is you'll go to your barber, your stylist. I don't know how much it costs. For him, he said it costs about $200. So it's a little pricey type of investment that you'll have to get into. But what it does is it strips the outer layer of the hair, and then you apply heat to treat it in the straight fashion. And then you do a final treatment to protect the hair again. And that will help your hair be straight. And that's going to last as long as you have your hair. So you may have to get your roots done after every 6 months or so. But it could be a way to treat curly or wavy hair to bring it to straight hair if that's kind of what you want to do. Now, along the lines of taking care of your hair, there's a lot of like wives' tales out there that if you trim your hair, you cut your hair, you shave your hair, that it's going to grow faster. That's a load of crock. So what you'll want to do during the growing process is really give your hair about a year's worth of growth to see what you have. And it's going to be around the 14th to 18th month of when you're going to be able to pull all your hair into one single ponytail or one single bun. And that's going to be kind of like the end of the awkward phase. But through your hair growing journey, you're going to have like different phases to help get you through. Like you're going to have your phase where you can put your hair behind your ear. You know, you're going to have the phase where You can put some of the hair in a ponytail, and you guys know that I like pulling that look off a lot. Now, one thing that you can do to help get you through these awkward phases is use products. Now, products are going to help control your hair and get your hair in the style and the formation that you want it to be in. So grab some of your favorite products. There's tons of them out there. You know, guys, I like the Kevin Murphy products. I like the Hans DeFilco products. There's a whole line of stuff out there. Play around with it. Support your favorite companies and give them a whirl. But products will help you get kind of that look and start training your hair to the formation that you want. And then finally, you guys have seen my video on how to grow your hair faster, how to grow your beard faster. A lot of that's the same way. You want to take your biotin, your fish oil, your multivitamin. You can't really overdo it with it, with the biotin at least specifically, because it's water soluble. You're just going to pee it out if you take too much. With multivitamins, that may be slightly different because they've got different formulations, but you can't really overdo it with the biotin, other than just you're paying for more than you actually need. So take care of that hair, keep it growing. You're going to get through this journey. I'm getting through this journey. You'll see, I think I'm about like 10 inches long now, maybe a little shorter. I don't have a ruler nearby. But as always, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. I love your comments. Thank you so much for the comments. Look forward to doing some more hair videos. Cheers. Beard on.